link is going to work because I couldn't get into my YouTube studio on my phone. So I'll sit here and wait for a little bit for people to join in. I don't know how to get into this otherwise. So that really sucks. I don't know. I don't know what happened. So I guess I might as well delete. I don't know how to, I don't know how to fix it. So hopefully this one's going to work. And hopefully you guys are going to be able to pop out. I don't understand how come this doesn't work. Like it shows 7:01 on my computer. I have nothing on my phone. And I'm on my phone right now, so I can't really... I don't know. I think I'm going to have to delete it. Well, so much for that idea. That really sucks. Well, I'm live now. I'm here, so hopefully you guys can join in soon. And while we're waiting for that, I'm going to get my phone set up. Geez, so much for thinking, oh, geez, I'll just schedule this and that should work out fine. So much for that. Well, I hope everybody's going to be able to see this live while I'm waiting for people to join in. I'll have to... I'm not going to be doing that again. Hi, how are you? So, I don't know. Did you try and join the notification? Like, did you get a notification on YouTube at all that I was live? Like the schedule, from the scheduled post. Don't be shy, because you're on my channel, so you can't be shy. How are you? Where are you from? They're not saying anything. Don't be shy on my channel. I'm waiting for a few others to join in. This is my Snoopy cup. I bought that for myself for Christmas. Hey, hey, hey. How is everyone? Just having my evening coffee. So tell me, where's everybody from? Tell me. I am in Ontario, Canada. It is cold as cold can be. Hello. So I thought that by scheduling this YouTube show, I thought I was going to be able to just join right in, and that didn't work out at all. So I just deleted the notification. I don't know how the heck it works. I thought join it, do it on my phone, right? But Little Miss Techie challenged here. Trumpet sounds. Oh, are we there already? The sounds of the trumpets. So how you guys doing? You're also in Canada. Where in Canada? I'm in Ontario. It's so freaking cold up here. I'm so sick of it. Estonia. Where's that? Is that... It sounds someplace warm. Is it? I wish I was someplace warm. Oh, why are people falling off here? You can't be doing that. Once you're in, you're stuck here. Mission meaning Michigan. This is to Banana Girls. or girl. No, girls. Jesus, I should have done this on my computer and then I'd have seen more people. So how did you guys get in? Did you just see the notification that I popped out live, or were you sent a thing to join live now? I had to delete that. I'm not doing that again. I'll just make the notification that I'm going to be out and then come out from there. -18. Oh my gosh. Next to Finland. So it's cold there. I can't tell. I'm not telling that yet, Maddie. I'm not ready to disclose my age yet. But I bet I'm older than you, if you're asking. It's by Maple. Yeah, it's too cold here. No, I'm not telling you. You have to wait. Good things are worth waiting for, you know. Do you like my Snoopy mug? Linus is on the other side, and he finally gets his blanket back, and Snoopy's the one that ends up on his butt. Snoopy's my hero. I love Snoopy. Do you guys like the peanuts? So, do you guys have anything to ask me? Did you want to not my age. What time is it here? Right now, it's, I don't know when, oh no, because I can't see the phone on my phone. I can't see the phone on my phone. I can't see the time on my phone. It's 7:06 p.m. Why? What time is it where you are? I look 67. That's terrible, Maddie. No, I'm not that old. Wow, life's beating me up, though. You gotta be careful with that shit. How old are you? It's not funny. I had a hard enough time swallowing I was gonna be a grandma 8 years ago. It's just like, oh my God, no, I don't wanna be. All these old names. And what's age anyway, right? It's what's in your mind and what your mindset is. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm still as young as a kid. My body might not be, but my mind is. And they're supposed to be coming out with age reversal stuff anyway. Won't that be great? Then I don't have to use special effects anymore, like for AI on my face. Did you see, how did you like that? I am saying you're 67 because it's a meme. 67 is a meme? It is? It's 8:38. Oh, you're not that far behind where we are. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. Looks like, what is it? RZA's Azer is 1967 is in his name too. So, anyways, did you guys have anything to ask me besides my age, Maddie? Ask me anything else right now. I don't want to venture, but wait till I get my hair done in next week. It's got to be colored again. My roots are showing. Plus, I can't spike it. It needs to be cut. I said, Maddie, quit pushing that envelope. I said, no, I'm not disclosing my age. Anything but my age. Little shit. So, anyways, how are you guys enjoying this weather? I'm not. Is anybody else a summer bunny? I am a summer bunny. You need to know, why will you die otherwise? No, you won't. You'll survive until I decide to disclose it. I'm old enough that I've learned many, many, many lessons in this life. And, oh, let me tell you a little bit about my background. I toured professionally in the 80s. I'm trying to find my way back to, yeah, it's sunny where you are, Banana Girl. Aren't you lucky? Jesus. I wish I could say the same. I want to move someplace where it's warm all year round. I want that so bad. I've wanted it for a very, very, very long time. And I'll get there eventually. Well, that's good. If you have a natural ability, then that's good. But yeah, it's important to get vocal lessons so that you can get good control of your range and your breath and all that stuff. A song that always oh, sorry, that was Q&A. Why is this? Why is AI chiming in here? I never invited it. Um, Hi, Helena. You have a kebab shop? I love kebabs, but I don't like peppers. Where's your kebab shop? I forget already where you are. I got a great memory. It's just short. Yeah, so I toured in the 80s and all over Eastern Canada and in New York State. Um, I opened for Tom Cochrane. Do any of you know him? Oh, right, Estonia, yes. Um, are any of you familiar with Tom Cochrane? His band used to be Red Rider before they split up, and then he momentarily reformed as Tom Cochrane and Red Rider, but then he dropped the Red Rider and just became Tom Cochrane. But when they had first reformed as Tom Cochrane and Red Rider, we opened for him at Le Bar Privilège in Quebec City. That was really cool. And then we were supposed to share the stage with John Cougar Mellencamp in London, here where I live. But something happened with his flight and they couldn't make the flight. So we ended up playing. I just can't remember who we shared the stage with anymore. Your teacher was on Canada's Got Talent. That's cool. I don't think my vocal coach is around anymore. That was a long time ago. But she coached Sarah McLachlan and Bono from U2 and a few others. So, anyways, when I toured, we were supposed to be playing in the States, and this one particular time we couldn't get across with customs. And I was just going to pick up the work visas and stuff. And I don't remember all the underpinnings around that, but I just remember I was really, that was enough. I had enough. Because we had a bad management contract and got taken for a ride with that. It's the usual story in that field. And when a couple of my guys couldn't get across the border, I was just like, I'm done. And I came off the road. So, and then I got pregnant, not once, twice, both by accident. Like, I wasn't intending on getting pregnant, but apparently the universe had other things in mind. So that was about a 25-year hiatus I took. And then my last ex got me back into music, and I've been trying to get back in it since I tried getting bands together, spun my wheels for about 5 years until I realized this band thing is going nowhere. I was no fun to play with, I guess, because I don't drink alcohol. I hate alcohol. I don't want to be around it. So, anyways, I didn't allow it. I didn't care what they did after practice or after the gig, but I cared before and once they were on stage. But anyways, I gave up on that and I ended up breaking off solo and worked with my first producer on my first 2 albums, and then I ran out of money because he was really expensive. And then I scored the producer I've been working with since and have no intention of going anywhere else. We got a music connection made in heaven, I'll tell you. So there's a little bit about my music history, and I'm trying to get back out there. I want to try and make it in music. I know I got the songs, but then I found out, like, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, why am these songs not going viral? Like, I was just banging my head against the wall. And then I finally did, and ask questions and stuff. Nobody has any answers. They don't know. What does it take to go viral? Don't know. And I finally did enough research and I found out why. And it's because you need literally hundreds of thousands of dollars to pay for marketing to drive the views to your songs, right? But to me, that's just fake numbers, isn't it? Like, if I have to pay to drive views to my songs, does that guarantee all of those people are going to show up at my concerts? I don't think so. And, on top of that, it's not just like you got to pay for views. Do you want them to comment? Okay, well, that's extra. Do you want them to like it or share it out? That's extra. Like, do you want engagement from them? That's extra too. Like, it's all just money grab, money grab, money grab. And if you don't pay the piper, your stuff's not going to get pushed. It's as simple as that. And if you look at my YouTube channel and the views and everything that I get, that's all my work. That's all me sharing it out and stuff. With the exceptions in the beginning, like with my first album, I promoted that, and then I got in shit from Spotify because they said they were fake hits. Well, there's all these different marketing tactics out there, and marketing agencies. So look for the cheapest one. Well, that's not for Spotify or YouTube or what's the other one? I can't think of the other one now. But and you know what that is? Because their prices are, you're going to pay for advertising on Spotify or YouTube. It's not cheap on there. And I have a very limited budget right now. So I had hoped to just pick up where I left off, which was touring the concert stage, right? I was on the concert circuit. And it's been a nightmare and an uphill climb all by myself. I've done everything that I've accomplished thus far has been all me. I've been managing all ends of my career, some sloppy because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I just keep going. So I was hoping that if I could just get on a concert stage, like share the stage with an act that's got a large draw, then that's all I'm gonna need. That's all I needed before. I needed a large audience, and boom, I was out there. And next thing you know, I'm booked for a year and a half in advance. I know what it takes to be on stage. I know how to hold my audience, and I know that the majority of my songs are good, and I know that they're capable of being hits. So don't kid yourself when you see somebody going viral overnight. That's not what happens. And that's the other thing too, is I don't know how to set up algorithms. I don't know the first thing about it. I don't understand monetization. I don't understand algorithm. I don't understand any of it. I don't want to understand any of it because it's too I've got enough stuff to do, that said, I only recently acquired at least one business partner, and he's just a little dream come true for me. Like, he's done all the what's it called? Metadata for all of my songs. And he got my Elastic Stage page up and running, which, by the way, did you hear about my Elastic Stage page? If you like my music, you can buy all 6 of my albums are up there right now. I'm currently working on my 7th, but all 6 of my albums are up on Elastic Stage, and you can buy them on vinyl or CD on vinyl. That's so cool. So they do drop shipping on there, so they'll never be out of stock, and then whenever I can tour again, then I can order mine off of there too. Or I might go back to the other one, depending who's cheaper for me to order bulk. I would hope that I'm going to get a discount ordering bulk. But anyway, so yeah, I thought if I could share the stage with the larger act, then that'll get me out there. But no, that can't happen either. So not yet anyway. So I thought the only hope I've got is my audience sharing my stuff out. If you like it, share it out, because word of mouth, that to me is the best form of advertisement, is spreading the word. And I don't think I did too bad for somebody, because what is there, billions and billions of artists out there, and I'm just a drop in the ocean, like a tiny little raindrop in a big, big ocean. And so what is this Jesse Siemens still on here? I don't want any ignorant comments on here, okay? Like if somebody has an opinion about something, or I have something to say, it's, whoops. It's my opinion, right? And I'm entitled to it. And what's wrong with me chasing my dreams, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Is there, like who said, is it written somewhere that you have to stop? Oh, if you're past the age of 30, you can't pursue music anymore. That's bullshit, Look at some of the actors. Morgan Freeman, he wasn't successful till he was 55. There's a whole pile of actors and actresses and musicians that haven't made it till they're older, I just took a long hiatus, and it took me a while to get back out there, but I don't see any harm in me doing what I'm doing. I love what I'm doing. When I go busking, it's great to see the kids interact and people, stopping. Sometimes they stop and dance. It's awesome. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy my music. So do we have any questions? Do I still have anybody here? Or no? That was here before. Who was that one? Maddie. What kind of, are you still here? On here, Maddie? No, I guess not. Who is here? You guys are being too quiet. I know I said my show was from 7 to 8, but I might end it early. So, anyway, another reason I was coming out was I was going to tell you about my songs, if you wanted to learn about the history of them. So, I was hoping that maybe you guys would have a song you'd like to know what the meaning is behind the song, but I didn't have anybody chiming in on that. So I guess I'll go back to my first. I really have to go back. There's a lot of videos on here. If I go back to my first album, which is my Out of the Dark album, well, there's my song, Do You Remember? I don't know if you heard that one or not. I know you're hearing my frequency music in the background, but this is, let's see. Oh no, you can't hear it when I've got my headphones in. Oops. So this is Do You Remember? And that was just me going back in time in my memory, dates that I had think that life is that you've got forever when you're young, you know? And boy, the next thing you know, you're up there and time just flies by, you know? So, and it's about surviving all the blows that you get in life. Because when somebody is mean to you, you know, sure, you can be mean back, but two wrongs don't make a right. And you have to remember that, like, when I look out in the world, I see so many people that need to heal. You know, there's so many that are angry, and it's through no fault of their own, you know. I mean, when I left my first husband, he was nothing shy of a monster, you know. You've heard the expression, God strikes down your enemies. I rely on the universal law of karma, 100%. You don't need to seek revenge or look for justice. Give it to the universe. Trust me, they'll do a much better job. That guy, that monster, hasn't been on this earth for a very long time. He was taken care of, and that wasn't, he died of liver poisoning. So that's karma, in my opinion. So to me, I've never been a fighter. Like, I left that relationship, you know, he was, like I say, he's nothing shy of a monster. And I was really mean when I left that relationship. I was probably one of the most vindictive people you ever want to see walk the street. But I didn't like that about me. I didn't like being mean and, you know, tough and everybody can F off and get out of my face and blah, 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 blah. So it kind of ruined who I was. But at the same time, inside, I was like, I don't like this, you know, this isn't who I am, you know. And so try as I may to heal from that and get counseling. That was just an exercise in futility. Hi, Retro. Eventually, because any government-run organization is a failed system, in my opinion, and I've worked in enough of them. I think I'm entitled to that opinion. So, but eventually, which was not until 10 years ago, I got into what's called DBT, which is dialectical behavior therapy. Saved my life. It saved my life. So I healed from all of my past trauma. And I'm going to suggest that probably 95% of the population, if not all, are damaged by trauma from their childhood and up, right? Like a car accident's trauma, assault is trauma, any kind of, there's lots of things that can cause trauma, right? So it's so important to heal from all of that and heal importantly. And it's not just this old adage of, oh, well, time heals all. That's a load of crap. No, it doesn't. Because anytime you reflect back on that trauma, whatever that might be, you're triggered again, you know, and it will be just as upsetting as it was when it happened, for the most part, you know, depending on what it was that caused the trauma. So it's important to heal from that. And then once I healed from it, I went on and worked on my spirituality. Uh, that's something I've always believed in. I've always believed in angels. I've always believed in ghosts. I've always believed in spirits, all of that stuff. Reiki, psychics, all of it. So I'm not talking, when I talk about spirituality, I'm not talking about church. I think church is a great place to go to for support, but it's not what it's supposed to be. There wasn't, because what's organized religion do? It's caused a whole lot of division, hasn't it? Never mind the fact that they hid a lot about God in teaching. So I just think once you heal from your trauma, nothing bothers you anymore. Like, there was that Jesse guy, whatever, Jesse Siemens, like, tells me to F off because I'm chasing my dream. So I really don't care. It's mean to say that, and it's a hurtful thing to say. And isn't there enough of that going on in the world? Like, I remember when I was a little kid, people helped one another, they were caring. Now I see, like, the homeless situation, for example. It's terrible around here. I'm sure it's terrible everywhere. It certainly seems to be anytime I go on the other social media sites and I have a peek around the world, what's going on. The homeless crisis is going on there too, right? Narrating audiobooks. That's, I don't know, it's something I've thought of, but I wouldn't even know how to approach that, so, but thanks for the suggestion. I'd kind of like to see my music take off, because I have plans, once I can get it taken off, then I want to buy land everywhere and erect self-sufficient tiny homes and have different villages and have, like, that it's all one community but separated, so there's one for seniors with care in place, there's another one for family, another one for youth, and another for couples, and another for addicts and mental health challenges, and they'll be in a special community of their own, where they can get the proper help, where they can heal. Because what's the government doing for that right now? Nothing. And how many people walk by these homeless people that just, they don't see anything, and it's terrible. Like, they're just treated like garbage. How the hell are they supposed to feel better about themselves? And I get that a lot of them are drug addicts. I totally get that. I used to be a court reporter. My last job was a court reporter for 15 years. I had my own ill feelings about the drug addicts and stuff, like useless, go get a job. And it wasn't until about 5 years ago, I think it was, and one came walking out in front of my car, and I hit him. I didn't have a choice. Thank God I wasn't going that fast. But that whole experience humbled me, and ever since then I've had compassion for them. They didn't ask to come into this world as a drug addict. Yes, I know, Victor. That's why I have my music. That's why I'm doing this new thing for my music, trying to get it out there. I've got 6 albums I've released. I'm working on my 7th. But I need people to share it. I need word of mouth putting my stuff out, So anyway, yeah. So I guess tonight's song was Do You Remember, which is off my Out of the Dark album. And again, if you go to Elastic Stage, which you can find on my profile, it'll be in there, or under my description or what I'm about. It should be there, my Elastic Stage page. And go to the link and you can see all my albums. So, and like I say, you can buy them on vinyl or CD. Thank you. I love all my fans too. So I'm hoping that all of you will share my music out. There's some really important messages in there, you know. As I said at the beginning of my show, I've learned a lot of lessons, you know, a lot. Because every time I get hurt or somebody ticks me off or something, I usually have something to write about that. So, yeah, like my last song, False Reality, that's about somebody who claims to be spiritually awakened, but far from it, in my opinion. Because when you're spiritually awakened, you have compassion for others, you know, and everything that this earth is, you know. That's the other thing I want to do, is once I'm successful, then I want to help fund, gosh, I've got to have at least 20 animal sanctuaries around the world saved on my social media, and help fund them, you know, because they're, oh no, I won't give up. Thank you. But I'd like to fund them too, but I don't know, there's going to be places for my money to go, that's for sure. But I want self-sufficient tiny homes. And I may even ramp it up from that, because I just saw a video the other day, and they can make like a regular size home from 3D printing in a day. I doubt that's with all the electrical and everything in it, but they can 3D print a house in a day for $10,000. Like, that's cheaper than a tiny home. So whatever is the cheapest method, but the tiny homes are really nice. And it's, you know, there was a time that I wanted a big mansion and everything, but I haven't wanted that in a long time. For what? So I can be like a lot of other Hollywood stars, you know. Oh, look at my big mansion. Look at all of my fancy cars and everything. I'm not interested in that crap anymore.
Turn, you know? One idea into...
Whoops. I'm interested in helping this world become a better place. And like I say, you know I've got the material. I just got to get it out there. And I need the money for marketing, or I need people to word of mouth and spread it, you know, spread the word. If you like my music, share it out. That's the way to get it out there for me. I'm trying, and I have been trying on my own for a few years now, but it's been a long uphill battle, you know. And having haters are, it's my Snoopy cup. Snoopy's my hero. But he lost this battle. Look, Sinus won his blanket back. And that's usually not how that goes, is it? So, my coffee. I have to have my evening coffee. Yeah, I bought myself a Christmas present. I think it was a Christmas present. Maybe it was a birthday present. I don't remember. But I bought myself a present. You get to do that when your kids are out of the house, you know? So, anyways, I think that's going to wrap up tonight's show. And I guess we'll just do half-hour lives. But we'll try again next Saturday at 7 o'clock. 7 to 7:30 we'll make it, because when nobody's talking back or asking questions, it's hard for me to keep rambling, right? So we'll see you then. And thank you for coming out to my live. Thank you for your support. And to anybody who shares it out, thank you for that and for getting the word out there. And you can always help support me and my music career by going to my PayPal. I have a tip jar on PayPal. You can find that too. Like there should be, well, let me look here on my, whoops, on my channel. There should be, whoops. Oh, yes. So on the front of, when you go to the main page on my channel, you'll see just underneath my name, you'll see a link for Facebook and 6 more links. So if you click on that, you'll see a Linktree link. Well, you'll see all my other links in there too. But if you go to the Linktree link, then you should be able to get, is my PayPal on there? My PayPal isn't on there. Maybe it wouldn't let me put my PayPal on there, but well, let's see. Because I'm pretty sure I put it on my Linktree. Crap. No, it's not. It must not be. Oh, wait. Yes, it is. Payment. Let me see. I'm checking out my Linktree. How do you like that? I saw a tab with money. Oh, it is there. It is there. So you look under payment on my Linktree. There's a money tab right at the end, a $sign, and just go to it, and then you can tip me there. Or go to my Elastic Stage page and buy one of my albums. That would be even more better. I haven't sold anything yet, and it cost me so much money to get that page set up because I don't know anything about graphic cards, but my new business partner does. So anyways, yes, I try smiling through everything, through all the rain and all that stuff. So we'll see you guys for half an hour or so next week. I'll put it down for an hour, or for half an hour, but we can go longer if we need to, right? So get familiar with my songs. If you got some questions for me next week about, hey, what was this song about, or something like that, let me know. Let me know. Don't let me do all the thinking. You guys need to engage with me, okay? All right. I love you guys. Thank you for coming out. It's been a slice, and we'll see you next week. Watch for my shorts. Even if I use funny effects, watch for my shorts. I'm messing around with AI, and I'm having fun. Bye-bye. I'll see you next week. Okay.